the former cast member of Little People, Big World responded to a fan's presumption that she wanted more kids in an Instagram post. Isabel reacted to a fan who remarked she seemed to be done having kids by posting a picture of herself carrying her 2-year-old son, Mateo. The sole kid of Isabel and her spouse, Jacob Roloff, is named Mateo. The TLC personality captioned the picture and gave an explanation of her circumstances. First of all, she acknowledged that she would want to have 4 children. Isabel reported that while she was initially quite happy and experienced very little morning sickness during her pregnancy, things turned sour when an ultrasound revealed Mateo had a heart abnormality. Despite Isabel's desire to give birth at home, Mateo had to be delivered at a hospital. Isabel described her son's rapid transformation into her entire universe after bringing him home. Afterward, Isabel acknowledged that she had postpartum anxiety, but also expressed concern that having another child might alter the dynamics of her family. "I'm afraid that much is true," she wrote, "of the shifting dynamics between us, the expansion and love of my heart for another tiny being, and the return of postpartum anxiety. I wonder how my life with Mateo will alter if I have another child because we spend most of our days together and do everything together." Since she had a lot of her mother's attention when she was younger, Isabel stated she wasn't sure whether she would be able to devote the same amount of energy to more than one child. "At the end of the day, I want more," she went on, though, confessing that she was a little afraid at the moment and welcomed advice from mothers of multiples. Isabel recently responded angrily to an internet troll who said she was pregnant, which led to her becoming more forthcoming about her family. On Instagram, Isabel revealed another query she received from a fan. "Are you expecting a child?" someone inquired. "Indeed, that's how it seems." The 27-year-old responded to the question with a smile on her face and a display of her entire body. She said in her video that she received this message today and that it is not an insult as some people believe. She added, "Not pregnant now, but I was 2 years ago. Who cares that I still have the symptoms on my body?" In the comments section, her admirers offered their support. Someone once said that other people's remarks usually reflect on them rather than on you. Fortunately, you possess amazing inner and outside beauty. Isabel provided more information in the caption of the post. "It's interesting to learn to appreciate who you are because, as she said, people will see you out there doing it and still attempt to bring you down before slamming. I'm sure I look nice. Girl, don't expect me to alter my viewpoint, but keep trying." It's possible that remarks like this contributed to Isabel and her husband's decision to end their reality program. The fan favorites are not included in the long-running TLC series, which resumed for a new season on November 20th. Even though the pair now resides on the Roloff family property, Isabel indicated that they would no longer be included in the show. According to previews on the Little People, Big World, Isabel made fun of Tori and Zach Roloff. On social media, there was some controversy that fans observed. Tori was questioned about what made Isabel act rudely. Some fans questioned whether Isabel Roloff made disparaging remarks about Tori and Zach on social media. As per the Little People, Big World spoilers. She had a cue in a session with her followers on her Instagram stories this week. She was questioned by a fan over her relationship with the siblings in the Roloff family. Isabel acknowledged that she doesn't really get along with Zach and Tori. Her comment was viewed by several admirers as sneaky and nasty, especially since she later removed the message. Isabel, however, conceded that she did miss spending time with her nieces and nephews. Social media saw an instant uptick in drama. Tori Roloff was one of the fans that had to be asked about Isabel's remarks by other fans. Some supporters of Little People, Big World think Isabel's remarks weren't that significant, given that it's clear that most of them aren't that close, especially in light of the program. It was an honest reaction. When Matt attempted to sell one of his sons a piece of the property, tensions within the Roloff family increased. Despite creating conflict within his own family, he ultimately sold it to a third party. According to teasers on the Little People, Big World, Tori Roloff clarified many things regarding the family issue. Isabel's post was brought up by another admirer. They sneaked into a recent Instagram image by Tori. She stated that the farm's wildflowers had begun to blossom. The admirer pin. I wanted to let you know that I noticed a nasty post from Izzy and what she said about Zach and you wasn't okay. An image of the statement was provided by a Redditor. Fans from outside posted their opinions on the forum. According to some, Tori is the issue. Others saw the peculiar nature of the Roloff family dynamic. Isabel Roloff's remarks on her relationship with the pair seem to have gained support from the majority of followers. It's okay that not every family member will be close. Contrary to popular belief, families really do that more often. What are your opinions? Do you believe Isabel disparaged Zach and Tori? Or are you of the opinion that it was exaggerated? Isabel Roloff, the former star of Little People, Big World, has attained remarkable success and wealth. But there was a period when the reality TV personality didn't feel good about herself. The 27-year-old, who is married to Amy and Matt Roloff's youngest son, made an appearance on the TLC program as Jacob Roloff's former lover. The family program helped the single mother come out of her shell, even though she stayed behind the scenes for the most part. Sadly, the couple left Little People, Big World in 2016 to follow their ambitions. Eventually, they were married and began a family of their own. Isabel recently shared an encouraging message on her self-image on her Instagram feed. The redhead shared an old photo of herself wearing a stunning maroon dress, standing under a blooming tree, grinning and holding her hand on her hip. She posted the picture along with a long but motivational comment. Isabel started, "I like the person I'm turning into. I didn't like myself years ago. It was difficult to look in the mirror and confront my identity. I had no idea where I was going and felt completely lost, and my aspirations seemed unattainable." Isabel then acknowledged that she no longer felt the pressure that others would typically put on an adolescent to feel like they were falling behind, and that she now had greater empathy for that younger version of herself. In addition, the former Little People, Big World star clarified that she was no longer afraid of not knowing the answers yet. Rather of taking it personally, Isabel saw it as motivation and support to become a better person. In closing, Isabel expressed her optimism by stating that she was now more intent on focusing on and mastering the things she truly liked. Isabel has gone a long way in realizing the value of self-love and putting aside outside pressure, as seen by her lengthy article. Since the former cast member had previously caused a stir of anxiety among Little People, Big World fans with a number of posts, viewers may not need to worry too much about her. Fortunately, Isabel posted a request for self-affirmations from her followers on Instagram stories, hoping to increase her confidence in her ability to be a good mother. Isabel was thankful that someone who was a follower saved the day by using a strong remark. Isabel had been candid about the difficult things going through her life not long before that post. Isabel revealed she was going through one of the strangest and most difficult periods of her life, which alarmed her fans. Every day seemed like a marathon, according to Isabel, but she could only endure because there were better days coming. As of late, it appears like better times are ahead. The former cast member of Little People, Big World, is confident in her abilities and plans to make progress day by day.